investment challenge, we decided to do iRobot technology.
Okay, so for the current market analysis of 2018 and 2019, we had that there was a government shutdown that went into order December 22nd, 2018, and it lasted until January 25th, 2019, which was 35 days. And we also have read on recent news that we are in the risk of going into another government shutdown. And then we also wanted to talk about our S&P and Dow stocks, which are currently shooting up, but there's more of that on the next page. So as you can see with our Dow stocks and our S&P stocks, they both fell a lot during the end of December and the beginning of January, and we believe that that is due to the government shutdown, but also around the time that the government shutdown was over, it shows that they shot back up, so they're going back to their current potential. And since Dow stocks work with technology, we decided to do a technology company. So based on that, we think that our technology company will grow. Also, if we're looking at iRobot stocks, we can see that it started really low, but it has a lot of potential based on like the more technology that comes out for their brand. And it did drop a little bit, but we believe that it'll still grow because they're working on like new products and innovative things.
So we have decided to invest in a single stock because they're fairly cheap considering the other prices for other companies, and you can short trade with a single stock as well, and I think that would really benefit us if we wanted to, for some reason, back out of this. And it adds another risk factor to that could possibly benefit us, and if you don't have a risk factor with your investment, is it really worth it? And then iRobot is a company that produces robots that help you clean your home, such as a mini vacuum cleaner, a mop, or even pool cleaners. And it was created to help people who don't have enough time in their day to clean their houses, or if they can't get into low spots or tight corners. And then they're currently coming out with some new products, and there's one called iHome that's supposedly supposed to help you save electricity within your home.
So our investment rationale, we chose iRobot for several reasons, but mainly because it's just demonstrated a lot of like growth and innovation over the past years, and it has a good future for long-term investments. It is a global consumer company, and the past 3 years it has had a strong yield of 42.1% in growth. And it's also pretty popular internationally. It's widely recognized in places like Japan, London. And I think overall we just realized it was really steady and reliable, especially according to the S&P charts. You can see how it's had a pretty reasonable increase, and it's pretty innovative and ahead of most competitors.
So our projected outcome, we're investing $1,000 into this, and the current purchase price for a single stock is $106.44. We are hoping with a projected ROI of 25% to close the price for the single stock at $133.05, and we would hopefully gain $1,250 in return.
And then that's the end of our presentation and why we think that we should invest in iRobot.
Okay. So iRobot, so a technology company, they produce items for your household essentially,
Yeah.
right? That are powered by a robot.
Mm-hmm.
So that us lazy people don't have to do it ourselves, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
So why did you choose this as opposed to, let's just say, an Apple or an Amazon or a Netflix or something else that's in technology?
We were looking at Apple and Amazon, and we figured that they'd be pretty safe because like it showed that they were like pretty, I don't really know how to
They
explain
were
it.
like reaching their max potential.
Yeah, so we figured, and they were already like well-known companies, whereas iRobot isn't known, like as known around, but they're still working on more technology to become more known. So we figured if we went with like a riskier stock, then we could see like it has more potential than just a stock that's going to stay the same.
Sure. So the iHome, is that expected to come out this year?
It's supposed to come out at the end of this year, beginning of next year. So
Okay.
it's still a work in progress.
Yeah,
Okay.
and it's definitely still something that they're working on and trying to figure out how to get the technology to work into a home like that.
Sure. So you talked about the ability to, if you no longer like iRobot as a stock, the ability to sell it if you had to. How would you determine that it was a good time to sell it? Because that's a challenge for us. We can't play the crystal ball game and say, oh, it's, you know what I'm saying?
I think if it went if it had a serious decrease and it did not go back up within 2 months' time, 3 months' time, if a little bit less, if it didn't go back up, I think that would be a good sign that they've reached their point and that it's time to move on.
Okay. How long has this company been around? Do you guys know?
I think like 5 to 6 years.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go back to that chart once. I'm just curious how far back the chart goes.
These ones?
Yeah, is that the whole history or is that just
I
recent?
think this is last year.
This
Oh, that's
is
just the-
in the past year,
Okay.
and we took a picture of it about 2 days ago.
Okay. Did you guys kind of take into consideration the fact that the S&P in general took a big old dive
Yeah.
and iRobot didn't take quite as big of a hit? Do you see that?
Yeah, we figured it was because S&P is a bunch of companies all together, so it showed that iRobot, like, the, not working for the government, like, it wasn't hitting it as hard. So we focused a lot more on the Dow stocks based on our iRobot, just because we were told that the S&P stocks was so many different companies, not to focus, like, just solely on that one.
Okay. 500 of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. You guys got anything?
Yeah. So with the international side, I was really intrigued by that. Do you guys have any statistics about their growth internationally or their
Other than
revenue?
they
Or?
actually had more international increase than like within the states.
Mm.
So they're like pretty popular and yeah, like.
So is there anything going on
Central.
internationally that you see, like markets going up internationally that could help them out in those areas? Or do you know like certain countries that they're better in?
Yeah, Japan especially.
Okay,
They're especially
yeah.
big in Japan.
Are they being sold more in the U.S. than overseas right now? Are there more of these things at home? I mean, is there more
Well,
growth
they've
potential?
seen more of like an increase internationally, but I think they're doing pretty good here as well.
Right. So there's potentially they're starting to hit the international scene as well.
Mhm, yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Anything else?
Awesome.
Anything you guys want to add?
I don't think so.
All right. Well, thank you guys for coming in.
Right on.
Thanks for having
Yeah.
us.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.